Hey, good morning. Today I'm coming to you with my crazy curly hair. This is all natural, just to let you know. And we're going to talk how to wear a crown today. So I'm going to bring you a few cool things, some challenges to do straight from the brand new How to Wear a Crown workbook that is associated with the new course coming out later this year. So enjoy. So one of the worksheets and exercises from this workbook talks about how can I get in the flow. This is from session 7, which is from chapter 7, about maintaining your worth. So we want to learn how to get into the flow state. So what is the flow state? The flow state is when you just kind of lose track of time. You know what I'm talking about? You know when like you're doing something that you love and all of the feelings are really, really great and you just forget, or like when you meet a person and you're falling in love or you meet a new friend and you just have this intense connection and the next thing you know, hours have gone by. You've just been talking your heads off for hours and hours and you didn't even like realize that all this time has gone by. You're doing something you love, you're watching a great movie and it's over before you know it, you're reading a great book and next thing you know, like it's been, you know, you're at the end of the book and you can't even believe that you got there. Or you're driving in the car. Next thing you know, you're pulling into the driveway and you're like, how did I get there? You're gardening, you're growing something, you're creating something, you're doing your artwork, you're writing. If it's something that you love, you're working with another person. Maybe you love to cook and you can cook the food and next thing you know, it's all done and it was just this flowy, beautiful experience for you. So like everybody has their things, right? That put them into that state. It's sort of a weird, transcendy, like meditative state. Working out, this happens to me when I'm working out. I can go on a run and I'll zoom, right? I'll get into that state where, you know, it doesn't even feel like I'm working out anymore. It's just kind of feel like I'm floating out there when I'm running. So everybody has different things that they love to do. And those things that we love to do that we can get passionate about, that make us lose track of time, that is the flow state. So what the fuck does the flow state have to do with learning how to wear a crown? Well, when we're learning how to wear a crown, what we're learning to do is manifest the best life possible for ourselves, to manifest a life that is the one that our soul is truly deserving of. And when we're attempting to manifest anything, we have to be able to access our flow state. That is where manifestation takes place. And what it is it's the state of non-resistance. Okay, it's a state of non-resistance. It's the state of allowing some shit to happen, right? Allowing some energy to flow into you, allowing some things to just sort of manifest, right? Create. And that is where we need to be in order to release all the barriers and release all the thoughts that make us feel like we can't have all the things that we want and deserve in our lives. It's this state where you're going to be able to imagine something better for yourself. It's this state where you're going to be able to let in the things that you've already envisioned or dreamt up. So we all have those things that like, you're like, well, one day, right, I want to have, you know, this, a doctorate degree, or one day I'll be able to start that business, or one day I'll be able to buy my mother a house, or one day I'll start that nonprofit organization that I've always wanted to start, or whatever. So like we all have these one day things, and there might not be a feeling of undeserving of it, but you've put it out there, right? And what does it mean that we put it out there? Like, why would we say that? I put it out there, right? Into the universe, into the sky, into the where? Like, where did we put it? We put it out there into our consciousness. We put it out there into the energy, the realm of possibilities for our future. So what we want to do is bring that thing a little closer to us. And the reason why it would be far away from our physical reality, see, it's true in your spiritual reality. It's true in your metaphysical reality. It's true energetically. It just hasn't become true physically. So that's what we mean when we've put it out there. It means that it's resting in an energetic state. So I'm hoping that makes sense. Okay, so it's resting in an energetic state. And the way that you bring an energy, the energetic embodiment of something closer to your physical embodiment of it, is by allowing it to move closer. And so there's going to be barriers between you and the thing. Now, between you and the thing, it's going to be thought forms. So there's going to be thoughts, belief systems, and things that make you feel like you can't have it now. So things like, I have to have more education, or beliefs that maybe like, oh, I'm not smart enough yet to do this, or don't have enough money to do this. I don't have, right? So there's the I don't haves that are going to keep you from being able to envision that thing being closer to your reality and more in your now. And then there is feelings of undeserving. So we want to look at those. Why wouldn't I think that I was worthy of having that now? Things that are preventing the thing from coming into your current reality. So you want to find those things that you think, and you can just kind of ask yourself the question, why can't I have it? Why do I think I'm not allowed to have it? Why do I think that it's not possible for that to happen right now? So you can find your barriers. And it's also good indicators of things that you need to accomplish. So it can either help you set some goals and figure out, so like if it's I don't have enough money, okay, well then why don't I have enough money? Where can the money come from? How can I create the money to get the thing so I can move it closer to me, right? So it's going to help you set goals, or you're going to identify the negative belief systems and deem them untrue. So like say it was a worthiness issue. Well, I'm not smart enough to create that. Well, not true, right? You don't even have to be smart. You don't even have to be intelligent to create things in the world. Unintelligent people create things all of the time. It has nothing to do with your physical brain. It has nothing to do with the amount of intelligence or knowledge that you have acquired in your life. What it has everything to do with is your ability to relax, release, and allow the manifestation to come. So I'm hoping that's making sense. Let's see what else. Okay, and so if it has nothing to do with intelligence or anything else that you might, make up in your mind that are reasons why you can't create the life that you love, if it has nothing to do with that, and the truth is that all it has to do with is your ability to relax and allow the desires of your heart to come to you, and believe that it's possible for you, then we might just need to shift some thinking. We might need to shift some states of being, and move into a space of allowing. And we do that by entering the flow state. So when you're in the flow state, you're turning your conscious mind off. And your conscious mind is the place where all of those things are coming, right? Where all those thoughts are coming that are preventing you from being able to allow. So we want to turn the conscious mind off just as much as we possibly can. Just as much as we possibly can. I mean, if you could just meditate 24 hours a day, will you just do that, please? No, I know. We have to work. We have to take care of our kids. We have to do things. We have to be able to think. But practice moving into the flow state as much as possible. Turn your conscious mind off. This happens when you sleep, and that's why the sleep state is a really great time to practice manifestation. So the sleep state It's obviously when you're sleeping. And I use my sleep state because I know that my biggest goal in life is to access my subconscious mind as easy as I can and put the information in my subconscious mind that I want to be there. Okay? Because your subconscious is what's ruling your life. The more subconscious, the more unconscious of parts of your mind are the parts that allow you to manifest, right? That is what is the thought forms that are in there, and those parts of your mind and the deeper parts of your mind are the parts that are creating your energetic state, and your energetic state is what's creating your reality. So all of the things that are in your physical reality are a vibrational match to your energy. You have to have the vibe in order for it to be in your life. If it's not in your life, then you don't have the vibe, period. And if you want to get the vibe for the things that you want, then you need to get the thoughts and the belief systems and the thinking patterns that are associated with the new vibe in the deepest parts of your subconscious mind. So how the fuck do we do that? Okay, what the fuck are you even talking about, Rachel? I'm talking about using the subconscious mind to the best of your ability, using it for your good. And so we all got some crap going on in our subconscious mind that we don't like, because if you have anything going on in your current life that you don't like, then it means you have something in your subconscious mind that isn't in perfect alignment with the, life of your highest desire. So if we can, bypass the conscious mind, because the conscious mind is where all of those barriers and blocks are that prevent you from getting the new thoughts to the subconscious mind. If we can turn that off, it's easier to get the information in there that we want to get in there. So the sleep state is very, very useful for this practice of changing subconscious beliefs. Now, when you're sleeping, you can play tracks. So like, if it's just uninhibited, just raw access to your subconscious mind, and you can basically just put the things in there now that you want to put in there, then what do you want to put in there? Do you want to leave the TV on random Netflix shows saying all kinds of crazy stuff? No, don't do that. You want to consciously choose, and this is how you can use the conscious mind to the best of your ability. Instead of it being a preventative thing, you could say, well, I don't want random people's conversations on Netflix shows going into my subconscious mind. I would actually like to have all of these belief systems about self-worth, and I would like to, because I want to feel more confident of going out there and like getting all the things in my life. Or, I actually want to be like a more forgiving person, so I would like, some stuff about forgiveness to go in there. It's actually been really hard for me to connect and communicate with people that I love lately, so maybe like I want some things that will enhance like my intimate relationships. So you can find sleep tracks, and this is called self-hypnosis or sleep hypnosis, or sleep meditations. Like there's different words for it. But you can actually find like a lot of really great tools for this right on YouTube. YouTube is amazing. So check this out. You can say, okay, so say like I wanted self-worth, sleep meditation. Okay, so there's like tons of videos that you can play, and they design these sleep tracks to be like 7-8 hours long. And they will just play through with the affirmations. So like an affirmation is how you use your conscious brain, your conscious mind, to change a subconscious belief. So through repetition, right? If you say it so many times, then the conscious mind goes, oh, okay, so I guess that's important. Let me put it in the subconscious. So the more times I'm going to say it, the more it's going to go to that subconscious mind. But if we're using it, if we get raw, unfiltered access to the subconscious mind, it's actually a lot quicker, because we don't have to break through that barrier of the time constraint where you have to wait for the conscious mind to decide that something's important enough to store in a deeper part of the brain. You just get to go right to it. So that's useful. That's super fucking useful. So let's use it. 8 straight hours of just implanting all of these beautiful affirmations about self-worth and self-love right into your subconscious mind every night, I mean, why would you not do that? So you can literally do like your self-help work, your self-development work in your sleep. Why not? It's the best flow state, but you do want to learn to utilize all of the other time in your life as well. So hit that flow state up as much as you possibly can. And what that means is do the things that feel good. The things that feel good will move us into more of a state of allowing and into the state of least resistance. And when we have a state of least resistance, then our consciousness is more open. When our consciousness is more open, then we're available to let the things come in that are out there in our energetic being, ready to come in when we will let them. And that's what happens so often, is that we create, we dream, we plan, we say one day we, have all these energetic things, the energetic embodiments of the things that we want, and they're just floating around, but we put blocks up to them and we don't let them in. So the more you can get into the flow state, the more that you have an opportunity and a chance to let some great things into your life. And if you want all of your beautiful, energetic dream life stuff to come in, then you'll make it more of a priority to do the things that feel good, enter the flow state, and utilize your subconscious mind in your sleep state. Come on. It only makes sense. So today, do something to get into the flow, and remember that I love you guys, and that's how we're going to wear a crown today, by getting into the flow state. And make sure that you follow me on all of my stuff. I am Raquel on all of social media, and check out, I did a lot of work to make my website pretty, so check it out too at www.iamraquel.com. All of my free, helpful healing content is made available to people all over the world thanks to I Am Raquel Academy. And so I Am Raquel Academy is my brand new school. It's a self-coaching school where I create coaching courses that you can purchase so that you can do self-help in your own time, in your own way, and learn from me at a much lower rate than what one-on-one coaching costs. So, and it sponsors me to be able to do free, amazing content just like this for people all over the world. So it's helpful, and you can do your part to help the world by making sure that those things are available and choosing I Am Raquel Academy for your courses. I love you guys. Thank you so much for letting me be here. Thank you so much for letting me ramble about manifestation today. I hope that you create all of your beautiful dreams, bring them to life, go get into the flow, wear your crown. I love you and you're worth it. Okay, bye.